Hi, this is Yaakov Bar Am with Bar Am Fitness and Nutrition, and today I wanted to talk to you about someone who was a role model for me when I was younger, and his name was Zane. Uh, he was a three-time Mr. Olympia, Mr. America, Mr. Universe. Um, and back when I was like 14, 15, 16, 17, this was in the like 77, 78, 79, 80. This was when he was on top of his game and when he won the Olympias. And it was right after the movie Pumping Iron had come out, and my best friend and I were just totally enamored with bodybuilding. Um, and so he and I, started going to the club, our country club gym to work out, and he had some of the cement-filled uh, weights home set. So we started doing things, and we got the Arnold Schwarzenegger book. Started trying to do the workouts, and then a good powerlifting gym opened up in our hometown, and we joined that, and we did that for a while. And then I got something. I have thoracic. I got thoracic outlet syndrome, and my chest got pretty darn big. And when I'd get a good pump, something would happen that it was literally cutting off the blood supply in my arm. So I stopped working out for a while, and then I got into wrestling in high school and stuff like that. And but when he was a big guy, my best friend, and so he would wanted to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I wanted to be like Frank Zane. We're the same height. I'm 5'9", Frank Zane's 5'9", and I love Frank Zane's symmetry and a really aesthetic look. His proportions were just so good, and that's the type of body I wanted to have when I was a kid. All through my life, that's the type of body I wanted to have. And when I was a kid, people would, even my parents would say, "You don't want to be a bodybuilder. All they do is they get fat. That muscle, it just all turns to fat," which is complete and utter nonsense. So I was discouraged on many fronts from pursuing this. So injury and time just changed my priorities. Well, as most of you know, 4 years ago, when I got really, I could let myself get really fat over a couple years, and then got back into got back to my fitness roots, and am now very interested in. Since I'm full-time fitness, bodybuilding is what I love, and it's a real passionate thing with me, like woodworking, and so I'm pursuing it. So I like to watch a lot of motivational things, and Arnold Schwarzenegger certainly puts out a lot of motivational material. And one of the things that he said was, "Yeah, I like to have pictures of Reg Park and Larry Scott, so my idols, so I could see them." And so I thought, maybe I should do that. And I remembered at one time that Frank Zane had posters, so I went to his website, and lo and behold, he doesn't have posters, but he has autographed photographs. So I said, what the heck? He's still alive, thank God. And so I ordered an autographed photograph, and it is autographed of my hero, Frank Zane. That's really cool. And I noticed he had a special, and I just could not help myself. I was feeling a little depressed that day, and I needed all the motivation I could get. So he had a package deal where you could order a bunch of his books and save a bunch of money. So I did. So in the books, I got this one, Let's Grow. This book is more about his philosophy on growing bigger. And it has a lot of nutritional stuff in it, staying motivated. It has a lot of, not only growing physically, but spiritually. It's an interesting book. I read it in one day. I read it cover to cover. He's a very interesting man. And then I'm currently reading this one, and I'm loving it because, I love the history of bodybuilding. So this is, kind of his biography, and it has more stuff about symmetry, what it really means, proportion, and his stories about working out with Arnold Schwarzenegger, um, and symmetry workouts, and more stuff about it. And so I'm really enjoying this book a lot. There's a lot about him biography wise I just did not know. I also it came with High Def Life. This is about getting more defined. And of course, all these books have workout plans in it. This also has workout plans for children and seniors, which is very important to me as a personal trainer. I'm in more contact with a lot of seniors at the Jewish Community Center where I work. And I really enjoy teaching children, with my woodworking and all the kids that I work with in the gym. So this is going to have some great stuff in, a lot of nutritional stuff. And there was one other book. Oh yeah, he has this bodybuilding kind of quarterly magazine that he's been putting out for a while. This one has Dave Draper, because he used to work out a lot with, Arnold Schwarzenegger was his training partner for a couple years, and Dave Draper was amongst that crowd. And then finally in the package came a Train with Zane DVD, so I'm going to have to watch this. Boy, I mean, that's what he looked like at 60 years old, and it's been 11 years since then, and he still looks pretty darn good. So, one thing I noticed that all my bodybuilding heroes, like Arnold, very motivated person, always positive, working toward that. Kai Green, always listening to, positive informational type things, very motivational. Frank Zane, same thing. Very, these mantras that, I am a winner, I am the best, I am doing everything I can, and the nutritionals. So that's been very interesting. I know this video is going on and on and on. I might be the only one who's interested in this, but the one thing that I kind of a little disappointed about with the Frank Zane stuff is I was hoping that he would say something about the beginnings of steroid use, and I have not seen one word about that, because I know Arnold said he just took pills by the handful. I'd be very interested in knowing more about how did that really get started? What did they do? Not that I want to use their stacks or anything. It's just I'd like to know more about it, history-wise. So this has been a really good reading experience. I gobble this stuff up like crazy. I hope you've enjoyed this little trip down memory lane for me, and some information about Frank Zane. And this guy still trains. He's I think he's 71, 72 years old, and he still has his Zane experience where people go and train with him. So if you have any questions, comments, quibbles, concerns, be sure to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. This is Yaakov Bar Am with Bar Am Fitness and Nutrition, and I hope you have a great day.